So most men believe that for them to be able to drive a girl nuts, or for them to be able to make a girl always think about them, always fascinate about them, or even become obsessed with them, they must either be crazily rich or crazily handsome. Well, I'm here to tell you I'm here to bust your bubble. If you really want women to be obsessed with you, to fascinate about you, if you really want to drive women nuts about you, you have to do simple things that don't even take much. Now, what are these simple things? The first one is don't be carried away by lusts. Don't allow your lusts to control you. Do you know why I say this? When you just meet a girl and you are so obsessed with sleeping with her, you are so obsessed with her body, you want to smash her so fast, you will start doing things that will make that girl to not like you again, that will make that girl to not find you attractive. Imagine imagine you just met a girl and you're always in her DM, you're acting desperate, you're acting needy, you allow the girl to talk to you anyhow, you allow the girl to, disrespect you simply because you want to sleep with her. The fact that a girl can disrespect you will make that girl to not even want to be with you. Because how women function is, the more they know that you can tolerate, the less likeness and attraction they have for you. If a woman knows that you can tolerate all her nonsense behavior, she will not like you that much, and she will not want to sleep with you, and she won't even think about you. She don't even want you. But when a woman knows you have boundaries, when a woman knows that this guy doesn't even want to sleep with me, that this guy is not showing desperation to sleep with me, they will respect themselves more. They will want you more. When you don't want women, most of them will want you. But when you show desperation, they will not want you. This is how women function. The less you give to women, the more they are willing to give to you. This is how women operate. So once you meet a girl, don't be carried away by your lust. The second thing you must do to drive women nuts is whenever they disrespect you, check them immediately. If you met a girl recently and she tries to disrespect you, some women even do it intentionally just to see your reaction. If you now begin to tolerate her disrespect, that woman will not even want to be around you again. Because the more disrespect you can tolerate from a woman, the more she sees you as a weak man, the more she sees you as someone who cannot protect her, the more she sees you as somebody who other men will disrespect, and he will do nothing. And women don't want to be with guys like this. They want to be with men who have boundaries, men who can tell them to their face, what you did is wrong, what you said is wrong, you should not do it again, else I'm going to break up with you, else I'm not going to be around you anymore. You must be a man who doesn't tolerate disrespect. The less disrespect you tolerate, the more these women will go crazy about you. Because most guys out here are weak. Most guys out here are simps. Most guys out here are better males that always tolerate all the disrespect that a woman throws at them. And of course, they never want to be with this kind of guys. The third thing you must do to drive her crazy is you must make her to compete for your time. Never give all your time, your full attention to a woman. This is why, as a man, you must have a higher purpose. You must have a business, a job, a hustle that keeps you occupied most times. Because when a woman knows that you are busy with more important things, she will be desperate. She will be needy for your time and attention. And when you give it to her, she will appreciate it more. Because human beings tend to value what they don't get often. If you give a woman your attention 247, that woman will start taking it for granted. She'll stop liking you. She will lose attraction for you. But when you make her to compete for your attention, when you make her to wait for you to reply to her messages, when you make her to wait for you to call her, that woman begins to appreciate the little time you give to her. She begins to place more value on it. This is why I would never recommend any man to always text a woman 247. Don't you have a job? Why are you always texting a woman? Why are you always in a girl's DM? Don't you have a job? Don't you have a higher purpose that takes most of your time? For example, I just came back from my office and I have to make this video before I even start looking at my WhatsApp to even reply messages. And some of the girls I'm talking with, their messages, I've not even replied it since yesterday because of how busy I've been. So when you do all these things, these women will begin to appreciate your attention and time even more. Now, I'm not saying you should overdo it or you should starve your woman of attention. I'm just saying you should curtail the way you throw your attention and time at women. The more you do this, the less they value it and the less they like you. The fourth thing you must do is you must work on yourself so much that she believes that other women out there want you. As a man, if you have a girlfriend, or even if you don't have a girlfriend, you must work so much on yourself to become a better man. Financially, physically, emotionally, mentally. You must be a man who is on a mission to become better. You must be a man who is on a mission to improve every area of his life. When your woman looks at you, she should see a man who every woman out there dreams of having. A man who is rich, a man who is fit, a man who is smart, a man who is intelligent, a man who is masculine, a man who is confident. Your woman should see you as the full package. When your woman sees you as the full package, in her mind, she'll start having imaginary competition. She'll be like, this is my man that is so sweet, that is so handsome, that is so good looking, that is so rich, that is so physically fit. I hope other women will not snatch it from me. And when your woman is having these imaginary competitions in her head, she will treat you better. She will be obsessed with you. She will like you so much. She will be driven nuts about you. She'll be going nuts about you because she doesn't want other women out there to take you from her. The next one is you must be good in bed. If you give a woman to her, if you give it to a woman the way she wants it, that woman will be driven crazy. Women don't joke with men who can handle them in bed. I'm telling you guys for a fact. The better you are in bed, the more a woman will always think about you, the more value a woman will place on you, the more submissive and feminine a woman will be around you because you dominate her and give it to her the way she wants it in bed. Don't be like all these guys out here who don't know how to handle women in bed. Be a guy who knows how to do this. Now, I'm not teaching you guys how to do that, but you should know how to do that. It basically makes women to be obsessed about you. A girl can travel 1,000 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers just to visit a man who is good in bed with her own money as transport. So I'm telling you guys this for a fact. Women don't joke with guys who are good in bed. Stick that into your head. The last one is you must be toxic at times, and other times you must be very romantic. If you are a man who can balance being very romantic with being toxic, women will be obsessed about you. Do you know why? Women don't like guys who are too romantic. If you are always romantic, always sweet, always nice, always saying yes to everything she wants, the woman will see you as a man who is easy to control, as a weak man, as a spineless man. And once a woman begins to see you in that perspective, her attraction for you will go down to zero. But when you are toxic, 100% toxic, the woman might like it at first, but as time goes on, she'll start seeing you as somebody who is too unhealthy for her, and she'll still leave you. But when you are toxic and sweet at the same time, the woman will be obsessed. Today you are toxic, which women love. Tomorrow you are romantic, which women love too. The woman gets into a cycle of emotions. Today she's happy, tomorrow she's sad. Today she's happy, tomorrow she's sad. All those things keep women emotionally invested in you. She will not want to leave you because you can give her the toxic side that she wants, and you can also give her the romantic side that she wants. This is why most times women prefer the romantic bad boys over the guys who are just nice guys. A bad boy who's romantic, women will always go for him will always choose him over a guy who is just nice, who's always nice, who does everything for them, who says yes to everything they want. No, women love that toxic traits. So it's now left for you to balance that toxic traits with being romantic, and women will be obsessed with you.